Welcome. And now in this lecture we will create game. This will be 2D game with elements we learned before. So first let me show you what you need to do to prepare for this lecture. You need to create some things and move some things. So you can move static body in this manner, like I do. You need to add another static body with collision shape and without sprite to the other side. As you see here, we have collision shapes here, these sides. You can add one above if you like it. Create another static body with some kind of sprite. I use default sprite, put it up here. You can change color as I do it, and you can move button here. You can also change the text of the button. You can write something like play or start game, whatever. And kinematic body and rigid body, move them somewhere in a central area. This is preparation, and after that you can test this how this look like. This is with visible collision shape, and if we turn it off, this is how it look without collision shape. So we have one static body up, movement left, right. Also, as you know, we have a good amount of data for movement. So now we need some change in our kinematic body, and we also need some change in rigid body to get information about collisions. So first we will do something simple. Go to your script code, and we will only change some details here. We will add movement to up, don't forget this is predefined values, so you need to use exactly as they are written. This will be for up movement, so x-axis doesn't need to be set here. Epsilon will be -3 to move up, so epsilon will be -3. And to move down, you need to write exactly as I show you, so like this. And position will be +3, and we can test it now. So we need to have movement left, right, up, down. Good. If you move it up like this, you can influence speed, I think. Yes, you can influence speed. And like this, you can also influence speed. See? Okay. And now we can go towards a rigid body. I think you see what I do here. Okay, we go towards rigid body now. What can we do with our rigid body? Go to inspector window and find contact monitor. Contact monitor need to be on. This is for any contact with shapes and bodies colliding with rigid body. Contact reported can be 1, can be 2. Don't leave it to default value of 0. You can put it 3 if you like. and can be one, doesn't matter. And now we can go to coding. But before coding, one other thing to this card node. Go to card node of rigid body and go to body shape entered, click connect, and connect it with our script code. This is initially connected, just click connect. We will get one other function inside our code. This will be function on rigid body to the body shape entered. And when body shape entered, we will get some information. So body ID, body shape. Let me show you what I want to show you. So we can get information about body ID, body shape, etc., etc. You can experiment with this. And now we can test this. So now only kinematic body collide with rigid body. Let me test this. Now static body. And here is also kinematic body. Now static body from a side here, and I think this is okay. Now we have information about colliding bodies. So we will use this information to check is collision with this static body. But before that, this static body need to be identified. We can use this number. This is number of objects, but this number are changeable. So better to use some variable which are not changeable. So some default variable, but we need to set it. So go to your script and write this code. But be aware, the name of the body must be the name of this static body. In my situation, this is static body 2d6. You can rename it and find with rename it and put it under the script. So if this is the same as you with the name of the static body, use it. But if don't, find exact name of this static body, you put it up and create it. So it is static body, I don't know, 2d4, write 2d4. And under the script, just write dot name equal some name. So this static body will have a name. In our situation, this name is prop. And now we can go here to code. We will put one conditional branching, simple with if. So if body dot name equal prop, if this condition is, this body will be deleted in one iteration. So we use qui free. Unexpected assign. Nothing happens here. If body dot name prop unexpected 31 15. What I written here? Unexpected assign. Unexpected what we write? Two equal signs. Okay. If this is true, body dot qui free. Qui free, as I say, will be delete this object. we need to test it. We need to test this code to see is it working. This is one of the simplest solution, but we still need to test it. Good. Good. Very good. Very good. Now we have some elements for a game. So you need to use this ball and to get this props. Okay, good. Now we can do something about our game. For example, we can go to button, write something like play. Let me change some things here. Where is rectangular? Rectangular is here. Size, scale. I try to find scale. 3. Good. Now we have play. Can we change something else? Visibility, modulate, something green. Too green. Not too green. Let me change this. Not bad, but I will leave it to default value. So play, you can change it to something like start game. And I want to add one other thing to this. So we will button can be clicked. Good. And when button is clicked here, we write it this before. This is some code here. We will also button. We have button dot queue_free. We will use queue_free again here to remove this from a screen. For now, this can be solution. So let's start it. Okay. Now we have opportunity to try to check is this good start for some kind of game. So when we click on play, okay, we can move and good. Now we can try to add some other thing, and for this we will simply use label. So write label, and we will add one control node label called label. This control node enable you to write some text, and we will write something like this: score 0, and scale can be 3. Good. Align can be center. Okay, we can put it somewhere here, doesn't matter where. Let me test it. Okay, score is visible on a screen. Now we need some kind of code. Some kind of code for score. First, we need variable for counting score. And I suggest you to write one already variable, which can be called score and can even have a default value of 0. And this score will be changed only in this situation. So we can use this variable score because it's defined plus equal 1 means means what this means. This means adding 2 value. So if value score is 0 plus 1, value will be 1. and when score is 1 plus value 1 will be 2, if you understand what I want to talk. And now we only need some kind of solution for score. How to do this? Maybe we can do it directly here. So we can go towards label and change text property. Text property is text where we write score text. We can change this property to property we like. So we can write this, and we can write plus str is conversion from integer to text, and we will use score integer. This can be okay. And let me test it. So score is 0, and we try to get something here. Score is 1. Now we have really good basis for some kind of a game with ball and movement, with scoring, even a button for a game start. And I think this will be good for this lecture, and we will finalize our tutorial, and this course will be finalized in a next lecture. So have a good time, have a good day, and see you in the next lecture. Goodbye.